Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope you all had a great week. I had a great week as well. And, today I'm always excited to come on Sundays to enjoy and chat up with y'all. And we got a my weekend going to be jam packed a little bit for today and tomorrow. Today is something, and tomorrow is something. I'm going to explain all that, tomorrow's going on. And in the meantime, what's up? What's going on? Hey, y'all. Hey, Dominic. I'm here, Dominic. I'm here. So like that. Hey CM, hey Tracy, what's up, boo? So like that. So what's going on, y'all? If you haven't, please hit that like button. It doesn't cost you anything to hit that like button. It let people know about me and it gets me out there, like YouTube in my algorithm. So hit that like button, share this out, let people know about me. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Instagram is on Mr. Grown. Oh, I can't talk about it. Oh, hold on, I gotta get my drink. And on Twitter is Thomas_Grown. Discord is Mizzle14, hashtag 3488, or the link is down in the description box down below. And also my Cash App Resort Client Support is $Mizzle140. What's up? Hold on, I'll be right back. Yep. So y'all see the thumbnail. We have a lineup today. We're gonna be talking about growing up hip hop, episode 5 and 6. I did not really realize I was that behind. Child, when you take a break on a show and then realize you miss all these episodes. But as promised, I'm gonna catch up. So we're gonna talk about 5 and 6. So it's gonna be a brief rundown of what happened. And if y'all remember what happened on episode, you can give me your opinions. And then next we're gonna talk about after growing up hip hop, we're gonna talk about accused. Hold up. I know y'all don't see my face. I'm shining bright like a diamond, y'all. Shine bright like a diamond. You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Oh, and I got my hair cut today. Y'all know I'm cute. I'm feeling cute. I'm feeling nice and sexy today. Chill. Yes, I'm feeling good today, y'all. So it's gonna be a good live. I always give you a good live. But yes, after Accused is second, we're gonna talk about Loving Mavericks DC, and then lastly we're gonna talk about the RHLA drama between Ralph and Drew, and that's it for today. So we got the Alabaster on Broadway have been cutting up. Child, they have been, because I don't know what the hell's going on with them, but they be cutting up. That ain't the word. They be cutting up lately. Hold up. I'm hot. I don't know why. Let me open this window. So what I'm drinking today is Smirnoff. There's only one bottle. You see, Smirnoff. Come on down. Y'all know the price is right. They be modeling the hell out of the products. Shit, I don't know how much they could be getting paid. Cause shoot, let me get paid just modeling something. Child, I model the hell out of everything. Even though I don't like the product, I model that shit. I'm getting paid just to model stuff. We need DC first. Now DC will go last. Then all that shit is an order. Listen, man, I want to watch the season of Vanderpump Rules. You got one for the panel tonight too, right? Yeah, I got one for the panel. Tracy won't remind me. You better have a drink. Thanks all to y'all who have voted, because I put a poll. If you have not voted on the poll, please do. because the winner will get the live version and the loser of that poll will get the pre-recorded version. So whatever which one doesn't win, the other one will be pre-recorded. So right now it's half and half. It's 50-50. So half voted for Put a Ring on It and half voted for Grown and Gospel. So before Grown and Gospel was winning, but somebody tied it up. So if you have not voted, if you want to vote now, you can put it down in the comment section down below. No, on the chat. Let me know if you want to Put a Ring on It live or do you want Grown and Gospel live. If you already voted, If you have not, you can place it on the chat and I will tally up. But whatever show do not win the poll, that show will be pre-recorded. Rachel getting around more than Peter. Ooh, the best is swap partners and shit like crazy. Ooh, child, then what they doing over there? I think I tied it. It's a good poll. Let's see. Because one show has been a show I've always been viewing, Put a Ring on It. Since the beginning, I haven't viewed it. So that's always been. And then Grown Gospel is a new show with Carlos King. I still don't label him as a king of reality TV show, but I ain't going to front that he does put out some good shows. It's just that he needs to polish it up a little bit more. That's all I'm asking for. And do better with some of these shows, especially Love and Marriage Huntsville and everything. I mean, Bella Collective is getting filmed right now, or they filmed already, whatever. It's coming out a new season soon. So we're going to see how that goes. But just do polish it up. That's all we asking for. Gosh, just do. Wait, you don't know about what happened? Oh, what Jersey just said? Just do blow it up. Gospel live, isn't it? Yeah, that's true. It's new because it is new. But I'll still give you a choice. We'll see. If it's still tied at the end of the day, I'll break the tie and I'll see one Lord of them. Ooh, child, she smashed the whole crew. And then y'all will talk about our kind. Yeah, just as worse. And don't give a damn. Oh, that's one thing I ain't ready for. The church folks, they're gonna be cutting up, going to gospel now. He did say it's not always gonna be centered around the church, but they do have influences and background of the church scene. So that's what plays out. But it's not gonna be so much in the church setting. That's what he said. So I said, okay, cool, because I don't know how I was gonna take that show, because I was like, I got time for all that. We ain't doing that every Wednesday. No, it's coming on Thursdays, I think. Every Thursday. We ain't do no. What's the 16th? Yeah, that's a Thursday. Yeah, we ain't gonna do this every Thursday. Oh, and both times? Oh, chill. So tomorrow is going to be the live or RSOP. I have been talking about it for weeks now, so yeah, I know it's going to be tomorrow. Tonight after the panel, we will watch the last part of the reunion and of Potomac, and we're going to watch the SWV and Escape. The Gospels are the Gospel. Oh, child, the ladies are RB. I think that's the name of it. And that's it. We're gonna watch those tonight. And I gotta do a pre-recorded video of that because tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll go premiere my review of SWV and Escape review. And then at 7:30, an hour later, it's a live for Potomac. So it's back to back. One at 6:30, one at 7:30. It will be. Don't forget tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern. I'll do the SWV and Escape review. Premiere. It's going to be recorded. It's not live. And then at 7:30 will be a live for Potomac. That's everything. Finale, the reunion, colorism talk, my cast discussion for next week. No, for next season, how I feel about it. The drama that's been pouring on social media. All that will be discussed. That's why I saved it all for that live. So come through and have a conversation. I don't care who opinions it differs. Y'all share your opinions. Let's only be respectful, and then just get it down to the comment section. Let's talk. Let's have a discussion. They were done by then. That disappeared into this. Also, ooh, ooh, and I'm gonna drop. Y'all come back here. Y'all come back. But let's matter. This thing gonna do. All right, let's do shows update, and then we get into the program. Oh no, no, press the wrong button. Yes, please do. They met at Lisa Whitaker Palace in December, so I don't know when they sleep together, but it's given crossover. Lower Mavericks DC season 2 is on Saturdays, so we're gonna talk about the latest episode today. Potomac, finally, the last part of the reunion is tonight, and followed with the one-on-one sit down with Robin. So it's an hour, it's 90-minute episode tonight, and we will watch it tonight. So if y'all come through from the after the panel, we will watch that. Take my notes, and we finally gonna talk about it on March 6th. So be prepared for that at 7:30. Squid Game, the challenge. It's just gonna be a watch along. Grown Gospel is a show for Carlos King on WeTV. It's premiering March 16th. You know what? I did an update thing. Let me see. This was not a well thought out plan. Child. Grown Gospel is a new show by Carlos King on WeTV. It's about centering around people who got influence in the gospel scene, but also in livelihood. And they also said that the people connections, they are friends, they know each other since childhood, so they will be good. And featuring one guy that was on the Four. If y'all didn't ever watch the show The Four was a singing competition that was Diddy and everything that he was on. And then whoever won the Four would get a record a contract or something. And I said, I don't know what happened to the people because I ain't getting nothing from them. So, but one of the guys that's on Going on Gospel was on the Four. Y'all know that infamous stare down between Diddy and that guy. Boo boo. Yeah, Tomato Robin Favell. Then one more Potomac needs to go. I'm telling you, they definitely need to. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of them all. Oh, why don't all these different layouts? What the hell was doing? That was a layout I was doing. Okay, there you go. Whatever. I can't watch that show. I'm really surprised I'm not on that show, guys. They can't get rid of Elsie Brown. Whew. Tell me about it, right? Oh, why is it so big? I put it like this? Maybe I did. Um, Yeah, y'all know that stand down. So he's gonna be on it on Grown Gospel. Put a ring on it. Season 4. They have a new coach. They changed the coach. No more Dr. Ponytail. You know, Dr. Lacola Beach. They changed her. At 3 seasons she was on, they changed her. So we got a new coach. I think Stacey Ray Johnson, something like that. Don't get me wrong. We're going to talk about that probably next Sunday. Introduction of the people. And 3 new couples. Each of them been together for 2 years. So it should be interesting. And Accused on Fox, we're going to talk about that second. And Danny's story. And baby, we got some talk about that. And Harlem season 2 is on Amazon Prime. I still ain't watching it yet. And I don't know. That's why I put a star next to the review because I don't know if I'm going to review or not. Depends how good it is. SWV versus Escape, Bravo TV. We're going to watch that tonight after the panel. And I will review it as well. And the premiere will be tomorrow. So please watch it so we can talk about it tomorrow. Because I saw a clip. And baby, all I'm going to say is that Family Dynamics is something else. But I'm going to say this now. I'm more inclined into Tamika's side. I mean, even though they both have the issues with each other. They both need to work it out. And I hope they work it out because it sucks that they is having issues with each other. But the way how that mom was defending Tasha against Tamika, and when Tamika said that and the mom was quiet, I said, Something tells me you have to keep doing this. But we will talk about it. I said my piece based on that clip, but we will see how it actually shows. Power Book 2, Ghost 3, it will be a live version. It will be March 17th, and that show had to be live. I can't do that pre-recorded. It's too much going on, and we have to discuss. Going to hip-hop, catching up. Sticker Brother Husband, that's also coming out March 26th. I got the date on that. Yeah, March 26th, and I think that will probably pre-recorded. If it's too juicy to do pre-recorded, I'll probably do a live, but I feel like that would be pre-recorded because it was like, it's something new, and I don't know how people will take on it. So I'm going to test it out. One day is the 26th, y'all. '26 is on a Sunday. The 26th, and then Catfish review. Oh, speaking of Catfish, if y'all have not watched my review, please do because I don't know what's going on. Y'all treat me like I'm in a training bar and it's a pull-ups. Please watch the review. Are You Serious? It also Are You Serious video. I did that one on Tommy, Bobby kissing Tommy. Doody Lou, one of his case, and Janet Jackson nephew speaks out, and they only had 2 likes. So I guess people watch it, but they ain't really like it. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But that's my opinions. Suck my big toe, yes. So since everyone and Katie slept together, so you think Robin used her strap on too? Ooh! Oh, not everyone. Eeyore. Oh, yes. Eeyore. On Eeyore too. Child, that's what I'm saying. Because I know that Katie's on one on Twitter, y'all. I don't know who messed up, gave Katie back her Twitter, or she decided to come back on the hiatus that she was on. Because Twitter, Katie's on like this. Katie's tweeting. And even though they might not get her job back or not, I feel like they should give her job back, but only if it doesn't relapse with her. I do care about her mental health. If she's okay, if she can maybe withstand, why not give her the job back? Even though she's happy with her 95, but still, she asked for her job back. Please give her job back. I mean, we need some balance up in here. Because all these 5 people, these light brights plus Sharice hanging out, displays to me that they will be clicking up another plot line for next season, and they're still cool. So all this little fake beef, oh Mia said, oh Giselle ain't. Whoop. we're gonna save all that for tomorrow. But I'm gonna do a quick thing. And you say, "Oh, it's not cool that he said I was guzzling." I said, "Yeah." She said it right in your face, just like she said you got big C or no big C in your face, but you still cool with her and still defending her. So whatever, fake outrage. But they all hanging out and be off BS ever. I said, I don't know the hell they was dancing to, but I ain't listen to audio. I just watched them dancing. I was like, okay, whatever, y'all. And here goes Sharice, look like a token color girl that's part of the group. I said, oh, y'all gonna band together for next season. I said, oh, poor Candace, Wendy. And I don't know Cameron. Cameron will probably hang out with them like that either. So we need another balance up in here. But I don't know if they're gonna get Katie her job back, which I do. They should give her job back. Except my big toe. Yes. And she had a lot to say on her opinions about the Crypt Keeper lawsuit and everything. So all that gonna be discussed tomorrow. Any last thoughts? And also, if any shows coming out that y'all want me to look into, y'all let me know on Discord or Instagram or Twitter or anything. Let me know. Oh, if anybody asks me, because I know Tracy put it on the chat, I know Lemmy teased a season 4 for Johnson Cabaret. I'm gonna tell you that in the channel. I'm not reviewing it. I'm not watching it. I'm not reviewing it. It's done. I've said it last when we discussed it with Bad Boys. I'm done with Zeus. That's why I haven't done no Baddie West, no Baddie South, no Baddie East, none of that. None of that. I'm done. So it will not be watched over here. Yeah, it's teased. He put it on his Instagram somewhere. He teased season 4 of Johnson Cabaret on his network. I said, yep, I'm done. I mentioned it last time when we ended Bad Boys. We said we was done with Zeus. Until Mama also says that she's done with it. So we not reviewing over here. Oh, nah. The way how you got mad, act like he not promoting freaking low vibrational freaking shows, and that's all he be putting out is low vibrational shows. I'm not caring for him. I don't care. He a black man, but not all black men need to get all that sometimes. Especially when they trying to downplay, act like he's all above it all, but actually he's showing case. And y'all want to pay your $4.99? Go ahead, pay your $4.99, but I'm not paying that over here. Every freaking episode right now, Baddie West. All I'm seeing is fights. And then the recent episode, I seen people in the clip that Tommy dared some girls to rob a store. I said, "Oh, are you bored? Where the men at? Or something? Are you bored? Because why are you robbing? Why is that thing it was a good idea to do? And I want to see if anyone dumb enough to do it. Maybe Krishan, because she's a dirt bucket as herself. But I want to see y'all dumb enough to do it. I said, what Tommy? I said, girl, go rob your own damn self. Go rob a boxing ring and learn how to fight, girl. Because you messed up that whole freaking box thing. Or that fighting off the screen. You know, the screen, you got beat up the fuck up. Rob a boxing ring and rob a freaking boxing trainer. Do that. Who's allegedly getting 3 new cast members? Oh, allegedly getting 3 new casts, remember? Who getting new cast? And what show you talking about? Krishan on papers, ain't she? Oh yeah, Chasing Dallas. I gotta catch up on that because I know I've been seeing. I'm getting like clips on YouTube on notification on it, and I haven't been watching it. It's a vampire. Oh, okay, that's cute. I'm watching Chasing Dallas. Yes, and some of the web series be good. They be good. So Lemmy could keep that. He could say whatever he's doing over there in that network, but not over here. But all right. I just want to let y'all know because I'm not reviewing it. So somebody ask me. I say that now. Yes. And I know because I was watching Chasing Down on Answer before, and I was like, they all good. So let me watch Chasing Down. On my free time, I'll be watching it. I'll go watch it. Because I know I'll be getting a notification on YouTube because I subscribed to their channel, and I was like, I don't know why I haven't been catching up on it. Didn't the guy who did Chasing do Bad Boys first? I don't know who the cast at. I got to see who the cast are so I can show. I can give you if that's true. It's almost a whole new cast. Oh, okay. Great. Give us a new people to watch. Give us a new people to watch. Oh, Legend getting 3 new casts. Remember? Um, I mean that's when they be talking, but to be honest, I had no faith in them. I'm sorry, but I had no faith in them because I don't know what about Potomac that they make them that they can't really shake up the people, keeping the same people over and over again, doing the same thing over and over there, creating lies and rumors just for the fun of sports. This is where we coming from. Housewives. It's one thing you shade and you make lies and you shade and you talk about each other and what's actual factual truth talk about each other and shading each other. But one thing you come up with blatantly lies, and Potomac have been doing that for seasons now, and y'all just letting it fly. And I'm gonna talk about that freaking bogus ass freaking lawsuit that Michael doing. Because I can't believe life for me. You claim a defamation of character, but when they've been assassinating your character all this time and you did no one little lawsuit, but this one right here. Okay. And she didn't say you was paid. You was a paid client. She just said you was a client. But you got a guilty conscience. Okay. But we'll talk about that tomorrow as well. But I had no faith in them because if they don't put Robin off a season like they did Kenya, that will be done. I don't know. I'm saying I was already in this thin edge already for Potomac anyway. Y'all already know. I was already in this thin edge because I was starting getting aggravated with everyone in the thing. And Potomac was my favorite, and it became my least. And I only watched Potomac in Atlanta. Yeah, that's saying something. All right, let's get going with about. Oh, look at my tongue. Yeah, I'm saying it. If we got that sit down and they don't do anything about it and don't get her sit out, I'm be like, whatever. That's colorism as itself. But we don't. Y'all want to have that conversation. They did Kenya dirty. Did they let Robin stay through? Child, we'll see. According to them, they got contract negotiation right now, so we'll see. Yeah, because it's Candace. Yeah, exactly. That's all I told it or to it. But if you're gonna do that for one, you got to do that for everyone else. You can't claim character for one person and they assassinate it. That's your issue of it. Somebody say you was a whole grinder on Grinder, a gay app, getting people, but you don't say nothing about that. Yes. The only thing I could think is paying for a lady of the night is not a crime. But grabbing but exactly. Me look like a dumbass. Me look dumb as the Egypt. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get into hip hop. So this is on episode 5 and 6. So try to get your thinking caps of what happened at that time because I didn't realize I was that behind. I thought I was on like episode 2 behind, but I realized I was more than that. So that's why I ain't gonna spend too much time. I'm gonna get through this and then we're gonna do something else. Yes. Kern said he was all on Grindr app, soliciting and giving out D pics and getting people in overseas, but they ain't saying nothing. You ain't sue for that. You ain't sue for that. And defamation is like you lost money, so you didn't lose money. Somebody else say you was on Grindr. You didn't lose money when somebody say you had a whole boxes and was you on a freaking hotel room. But yeah, you was a client for someone that you wanted to suck something. And that's it. And all she said was a client. You could be an attorney client. You could have been a massage therapist. And a client is a client. She didn't say you was paid for it. She said you was a client. But you want to sue $2 million. And that's a specific number as that. $2 million, a specific number. Mm-hmm. But we'll get to that tomorrow, y'all. I like Sequoia and Brianna was talking, and you know, Brianna is still she's thinking about doing the homage to the 50th anniversary of the homage to hip hop. She's still thinking about that. She needs to talk to Lazy for details. Sequoia came through, and basically Brianna invited Sequoia to her little powwow she having. And you know, everything Brianna does is not always a normal get together. It's always something that she does. So now she's doing that. But Sequoia said she had a problem with Cree. And I started to see why people started saying that they have a problem with Cree. Because I don't know what's going on with Cree. I know she's going through a lot. But Cree, some of your stuff that you do be making correlations to, you is getting too much. Even though I understand when you're having a topic of conversation and you can give your opinion, that's fine. Like when she talk about how Sequoia got to understand how her mom was going through because she went through a lot with JoJo, I do understand that. Because I was like, Sequoia, you do know that JoJo put your mother through the ringer a lot of times, right? Maybe you wasn't understanding, you didn't care. But she wasn't saying much. She just was saying that you got to probably understand why she was going through it. Maybe she was freeing and being her, doing her. So they all got the contract. I don't know. They doing renegotiation right now, but we don't know who is what. So, oh yeah, and the blogs been saying something too, and you don't say nothing there. Whatever. That's why I said, what the hell? So I do understand that. I said, yes, we all knew JoJo was doing something back. Like, we all know his life story most of the time. Some probably know more than others because I was just now recently knowing a lot of things because I wasn't really into digging up people background story. I just like the music. But yes, he was a lot. So I can imagine what the mom was going through. So that's what she was trying to tell her. But, you know, she said it wasn't the fact that she just put it in, it's the fact that, I don't know you like that. So you shouldn't be giving opinions. I said, okay. Oh, wait, whatever. Make her feel some type of way. I said, okay. JoJo would open a cannabis company, but he don't want to sell at the moment. He just want to give a storyteller. I said, I don't know. I want to hear no storytelling while I do selling it. Come on, they want to smoke and eat it. Come on now. What you doing? What we doing, JoJo? I mean, I know you want to have your business door, you in New York, whatever, you're East Coast now, you're trying to move to the West Coast, or you're trying to move to the West Coast, and you know your wife was not having it, but you trying to do some sneaky stuff because the person you were talking to saying that, if you got an offer, you got to put it in now. I said, not without Tanise. Not without Tanise. I said, I don't know what y'all doing, JoJo. Don't let this freaking loosely guy tell you that you need to put an offer in right quickly because the market, yes, I do understand the market go by fast, but you got time, but you don't have no freaking house hunter without the wife. I would say, no, if I'm going to move in the house with someone, we both need to be there to make a decision. Now, you may have the money to put it in, but damn, let me make it at least put an input in it. Chad, put in an offer. Now, you do know the offer is not always finalized, but still, the fact that you did it without her, it was like, okay. And then, you know how he smoothed that over? Yeah, I'm jumping around, y'all. I'm just jumping around. It is what it is. You know how he smoothed that over when Tanise tried to confront him? I said, Tanise, stand strong. Stand strong, girl. Stand strong. She fought it real quickly. I said, damn, JoJo, what kind of power you got? Because she fought it real quick. She said, no, it was the fact that you doing without me. And that's all she kept saying. And he said, no. He kept trying to talk himself out of it. Talk himself out of it. And he talked himself out of it. I said, damn, Tanise, it was damn. Were you mad? Or you just want to you want to be upset? Because you say you're furious in the confessionals. And then he took away out of it. They was all he took you to give a hug, and then you forced it out there quickly. I want to know what JoJo's packing with, because I ain't gonna front. JoJo is he going up to his little fineness a little bit, but I want to know what he's doing. He ain't sued the fake. This Barklow say he had a female escort in MGM. Ooh. She said he was paying to get his D's. I guess I can pick for free better. No, she said he had a client that he wanted to suck a dick, but I don't remember she saying he paid for it. That's when he jumped to it. I like pretty crazy self. Cree. Cree was like that last season too. Oh, she was? I didn't see last season like that. Cree does the most when the laces will do. Exactly. Because I was like, especially when she made that correlation between what Sequoia was talking about. What Sequoia was talking about, and because Sequoia said, you need to be fully divorced. Now, what Sequoia was talking about, I said, okay, people get separated for a while before they get divorced. Because some states you have to be separated before you file for divorce. So they didn't file yet; they're separated. So it's Sequoia mind. She wanted her mom and father to be completely divorced before you move on. That was her main issue. I said, no, girl, your main issue is that she was dating a rapper and everything. And it's lazy bone. If it was any other person, you probably wouldn't have that much issue, to be honest. But you was doing the most. Because I ain't like how you talk to your mom. You was doing way too much, Sequoia. So she wanted her mom to divorce, her mom and dad to be fully divorced before they move on. Which I feel like, yes, I do agree to that mindset that I want to be completely divorced from you before I move on. But I do understand that sometimes it's not always that easy. So if you separate it and you're not living together, you're not having any contact with each other, y'all doing your own thing, y'all both, the person understand who you dating with at this moment, and you have an understanding, then it's fine. You're grown adults. Do what you got to do. But I do subscribe to that. Be completely divorced before you move on. Completely. So, but then Cree put in that, oh, well, how your mom feel when you had a baby out of wedlock? I said, oh, hold up. I was trying to understand. I say, you know what? She was making say that if you go to judge your mom one thing, then how your mom gonna feel like when you have a baby out of wedlock? But I say, girl, that ain't correlated. Because at the end of the day, why you brought that in? So that's what the issue they have. I said, damn, Cree. Ooh, who said that? I don't know. JoJo looked like he. Oh, who said they was on negotiating the contracts? It was a slip up on Peter when he responded back to G. That G called him that about advice of negotiating the contract and how would she do. So it kind of slipped up that Mia may come back. JoJo looked like he would have good weed. That's what I'm saying. That you want a storyteller. I'm not, nobody asked you to be no cannabis company to storytell. Now the guy that said in New York is not legal. Yeah, I said New York is legal now. Chill. And they've been up stores now as we speak. So it's legal now. So JoJo, stay in New York. The problem is if the girls don't like you, Cree, you don't need to do more. Exactly. She don't. She should just stay there. And now Cree. Now Vanessa. You brought Cree as your +1, and then you get there, you go skedaddle. If I was Cree, oh, I'm going with you. Bye, y'all. It was nice seeing you. Yeah, Vanessa, let's go. No, I'm not staying there. We not staying there. If you're going, I'm going too. They say you just got here. Oh, well, I was her +1. So don't invite me here and just go drop me here and then go somewhere else. I said, okay, girl, if you knew you was going somewhere, don't invite me. Because I'm going back with you. I came with you. Child, the D. What does JoJo D look like? What JoJo? That's what I'm saying. I want to know what he be doing. Because the way how she forces that quickly, and she's supposed to be mad. Because I said, no, JoJo, you don't get off of that. Because at the end of the day, yes, if this is supposed to be a new home, I know you want to be the man out of it. I said, why y'all make so things difficult about being a man? Yes, being a man is take charge at some times, but damn, decision making need to be a partnership, especially a big thing as a house. So why not take her there, or why didn't FaceTime her so she could see it or something? And then he said all that, and I said, JoJo tried to talk his way out of it, and this bull crap coming out of his mouth, and she just sat there, and he said, "It'll be everything like mwah, mwah, and that." She's like, "I said, damn, it took that easy, chill." I don't want to imagine what it looked like. Maybe chill, JoJo invest. Well, he's in a cannabis company, so I guess child Queen Savannah tried to jump Sequoia because Savannah got embarrassed by being loud and warm and Queen of Hollywood. Ooh, yeah, I missed that. Yeah, as Queen ain't lost a baby and had one. Ooh, ooh, Queen, you need to stop saying something. You got your skeleton in your own damn closet. Yeah, Pia took the video down. He took it down because he realized he slipped up by saying that. The only thing that I could understand is what if her mom and Lacey fall out, what happened to her? That is like your parent dating your connection. Yes, and that I do understand that part. I do understand that because they are business together and their parents are dating. It's crazy, a sticky money. It's like a sticky situation. So I do understand in some aspect why she feels type of way about mom dating Lazy. But at the same time, like your mom and Lazy knew each other for a while, and they're just now starting to get together to let her be adults. But I do understand that if you're gonna do that, separate the business. Like you said, if your mom can be a manager anymore, maybe your Lazy can't be a mentor anymore. Get somebody else. So that way it'll be separate from business and personal. And it won't be too muddy. So I do understand some aspects, but she does do the most, Sequoia. She does. And your mom is grown. But I do understand some aspects. Maybe that issue that I'm falling for on the side for. I say, yeah, that is truly tricky because if y'all do fall out, what happened? You gonna take it out on Sequoia, and that is a great fear to have. So I do understand that. Yeah, he took it down. He took it down. He definitely took that video down. Now Sam realized, you know what? I may have to stop doing music for myself. I'm good at writing. I say, yeah, not everybody needs to be in the forefront. So if you like to, you want to write this, write whatever. You make money out of the songs that's coming big anyway. So, and if it does, you still get credits. So be a writer, whatever. But then he said he want to do a food truck, but not like selling food. He want to do snow cones. And I was like, okay, but snow cones not a year round thing though. That's only good for like summertime warm weather. So I'd rather you just have a food truck. But snow cones, I mean, it's cute. You may make money here and there, but only is good. It ain't gonna be doing much for the winter time. Oh well, you go do something. You should do something that's lasts for all year round. But I guess people still like ices and stuff in the winter time. I guess. Oh yeah, where they at? They probably is always hot. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Because some places is not always 4 seasons around there. So I do probably understand. Maybe that's probably why he started doing food trucks. So maybe you know what? You know what? I misspoke, y'all. It might not be good over here in New York. But I do realize maybe in Vegas it is always hot. So maybe it would be a good thing for him to have it. Because he was getting some business. He said he made $150 for freaking like 4 hours. I said, oh, that's not icy he's selling out of there. So, oh, okay, never mind. It's no winter, I guess. Maybe, maybe not, y'all. Because I don't live in Vegas. So he realized he needs to probably just do that. I said, okay, whatever. But then he got this court case going on, and he said if he had to go in, he would have to do his time. Hope he just get 2 years. Because he said he got in trouble by carrying AK something. I said, why the hell you carrying? You're not the old school gangster. This is not the old figure in Harlem Nights and everything that you just carrying guns on it. Go, boy, bye. Stop it. And then he said, oh, your father eat Eric. And he said, oh, well, you're not my father. I said, yeah, he's not your father. Because back in the days, yes, he was carrying lethal going on. But now, no. I would see him walk. I would see him and walk away. I'm doing nothing for Samantha. Oh, yeah. Bye, Samantha, girl. Hello. Like, so yeah, so JoJo put an offer in the house. It is what it is. Aaliyah told Denise about her issue with Eric. And, Debo still had to be messy. Aaliyah Debo. And she told Denise about the offer. I said, for Eric to not always be in the house, he still got time to gossip towards you. Okay, he barely be in the house. He don't come in the house at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, he could tell you that JoJo put in the offer in the house. I said, when that happened? Because basically when you telling him, when you call him, he don't be answering his phone call. Your phone call. Now, how the hell he was able to tell you that JoJo put an offer in the house? Mm-hmm. But whatever, he spoke something because he can't hold water at times. I could tell about Eric. He can't hold water. So he told Leah. Leah told Denise. Now Denise was mad, but we told you how Denise faltered that quickly, so she wasn't that mad. Whatever. And the house did look nice, but you could at least let her know. I seen it. Yeah. But I would say yes. Eric, don't act like you dumb. You know exactly what Leah talking about. Just answer the phone call when she called you. And he at casino, and he said, "Oh, I'm mad. I'm at casino. I ain't doing nothing else." I said, "That doesn't mean nothing. You can still be at this casino. Your speaker phone be packed at the same location, and you can still be getting somebody slobbing up and down your knobs. Don't be trying to play. Don't play. Don't play yourself. You can still get a hotel room. You can still be in the parking lot. You can still be in the staircases. You can still be in the bathroom. Don't act like you can't do both and you're in the same location. Coming home 4 o'clock in the morning, mostly every night. Like, come on, what's up with that? And then you go leave your keys in the house. So I like what Debo did. She said, you're not coming in this house. Let me in. Don't play with me, girl. Don't let me in. She said, oh, bye-bye. She kept looking at you. And I'm glad she didn't force it. I said, don't play with Debo. It looked like she could wrestle you down, too. So he had to stay outside like all pissed off. I said, oh, you mad? You mad? That's what I'm saying. They're gonna gossip. I said, how the hell you find time to gossip with her about JoJo put an offer, but you don't have time to be in the house with the kids? That figure boy playing the game while he supposed to do his homework, and he said, he did his homework. But I said, Leah, what you doing, girl? Don't act like I'm freaking loosely paper, girl. You better go freaking be this black in this chair kind of mama. Chill. Get off that freaking game unless I turn that thing off. You won't be playing no game. Doing your homework. And then he want to be crass with the sister was helping him with homework. Oh, she said something on the I. It's I is a first person, second person, or third person. He said fourth. I said, this boy. Yeah, they would try your patience. Not fourth. Nobody asked for a fourth person view. It's 1, 2, 3. Child, fourth. I said, boy, what the hell you sitting there doing? I know y'all cashed that. I was like, boy, whatever. So she kissed him goodnight to go home, and then he coming in, he had his keys. I said, oh, snooze, you lose. And she walked up real quick. When she saw her, she said, she was on the couch. I said, girl, what you sleeping on the couch? So she got to wait for him to come in. She woke up real quick before he got to the door. She said, up. Debo, so you ain't coming in this house. So after all that, he stood out, and then he went to see his grandma and uncle. And grandma said, basically, you need to get your ass home early. Get your behind home early and come in this house and be there for your kids and everything. Because he was trying to make that correlation about his father, but she said, your father, babe, was there for everything you needed. And he was there. He was around. And he said, you know what, you like. I said, don't try to play your father. Don't try to play your father like he was just like you. In some ways, maybe he was. But he was there. Calling to see you barely there. You didn't want to take the girl to the birthday party. After you was driving all day, you could have took us to a birthday party. And you didn't want to cook spaghetti. Spaghetti is one of the easiest meals to make. And you didn't want to make spaghetti. Oh, I got things to do. I'm busy. I got things to do. You do a thing and then you go straight to casino. So Granny said, you better go home and work it out with your girl, with your wife. Child. Work it out with your wife. The best part in episode 5 was 16 in Thailand. I said, hey, Thailand, boo. I said, every time Thailand get on the screen, I don't know, Thailand is so cute. Listen, if y'all don't find him cute, I find him cute. Thailand is cute to me. Child. He can do some karate moves. Up. Hi, Thailand. All right, that was the best part of the episode. Those episodes, seeing him, even though it was like a small little cameo. Well, he definitely is, right? TT and Pep talk. And they get along. TT and Pep, you know how the whole thing break down between Egypt and TT. To be honest, yes, Sam was an issue and he was a problem. But that TT, I still don't like her vibes. I still don't, and I don't care what nobody say. That girl, Church finally listening. Oh, where you listening? What you saying? But well, he does. That's why I like me some time in. And he's cute with that little thing. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Let me be in the room with time in. I want to see something. I'm just over and done putting the onus on TT. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Sam is an issue. And I probably that's a contention between Egypt and TT. But that TT spirit is something about her. I'm sorry. It's something about that girl. Yeah, so they both is at fault. Most after Sam. But yeah, so she talked to Pep and they had to sit down and they get along, they doing okay. TT is in favor of bougie ass. Yeah, she does too much. And she judgy. She was very judgy. And I was like, okay, now granted, that ride to freaking Egypt house for Pep house was too damn long. I said, girl, hour and a half and there's no traffic. Yeah, girl, we got to FaceTime me because I don't got time to be coming over here all the damn time. Now, if I'm coming to Vegas, yes, I find every once in a while. But TT said, I ain't coming back over here. I said, I know that's right because that was too much. And she took an Uber. I don't know how much that Uber payment was. Yeah, because there was no traffic, but then it was a long ass ride. So they got over there and they sat down after Samantha lied on TT like that, and they all sided with Sam. Oh, see, I missed a lot of details, but I do know Sam was an issue. So don't get me wrong, I do understand the breakdown between those two. I just still don't like her spirit. But yeah, I do understand why Egypt and TT is not getting along like that. It's all because of Sam. Yeah, because she came in the house and she would say, "Oh, this, and this is that." Mm-hmm. Turn up her nose. I said, "Girl, you smelling shit?" Oh, it's like that. And then she said, I want some snacks. So I look at the pantry, and then she said, "Oh, don't eat that, not for the baby." I said, "Girl, did you want a snack or not?" Because nobody asked you what is right for me or not. Did you want a snack? Because the way I love the snack, that would be heaven going to speak Egypt house if I get there. I said, girl, let me get a bag. Y'all know y'all be doing that when you go to your parents' house sometimes. Shoot, your parents got them figure goodies and bags and stuff like that. You coming over there, not expecting to bring anything. You start seeing stuff. He said, "Oh, okay." And then my mom sometimes, your parents would love to give you. She said, "Okay, all right, go ahead, get it back." I said, "Okay." Yeah, a lot of food is not good for Egypt. So don't get me wrong, but she was judging too much, even though it wasn't not like for her anyway. But then again, you got the munchies. When you want to eat, you got to eat something. But it would be good for me. Chad, don't come to my house judging on my pantry. You say you want a snack. If you don't want it, then you don't want it. Come prepared next time. The house is ugly. Don't get me wrong, the house ain't all that either. I ain't gonna front. The house did look nasty. That word, TJ looked like there was some roaches going on. And sometimes you could be had to clean this house and they could still come through. I said, what the fuck? Child. And yes, she do need to soundproof, childproof the house and everything. And it seemed like a lot of dangerous areas. So I do understand at some point she was trying to Egypt. But girl, calm down a little bit though. Let me walk. Like I said, I'm not mad, 100% mad at TT, but she was doing the most. Sam looked like one. But where? Yeah, Sam looked like one. Sam was about Sam was about. Where Jackie Harry when you need one, girl? Hmm. Will you trust Samantha? Oh, I want to trust Samantha. Nah. Mm-mm. No man, no ham, no bacon, no cheese. I wouldn't trust no Samantha. Nope. So after the big blowout between Cree and everything, so Brianna went to talk to Cree outside, and Brianna was trying to tell Cree, like, listen. No, to tell me that time. Beyonce said, I was one girl who always had an opinion, but I had to understand these ladies before I come in. So I was just like you, always had an opinion. And said, Queen was doing all that. And I was like, damn. And so Brianna said, next time, whatever, you was a plus one. Next time at Henry's event, you was not gonna be invited at all. And that's how I said, okay, I know that's right. And the last day that, and then Lazy Mom passed away. Rest in peace. Sorry to have that. They had cut that off because I didn't know what the hell the person was saying. I be lazy, but then the lazy was that person on the phone was clear as day. He said, "Mom, passed away, Mom." He said, "What you said? What you said?" He kept saying, "I said lazy." He said like 3 or 4 times. But then the first time, yes, he was like, I couldn't hear what the hell he was saying. But then at the second time, the third time, fourth time, he said it, and I said, "Uncle Lazy." He just said, "Mom passed." But I guess it was a shock. You know what? I probably been shocked too. What? What you said? Nah. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. And I said the last day, but Sequoia, Sequoia went through her little kitty box ass thinking Little Dream Reject. Little twist. He turned it around. So I want to try to phase away from that nickname I gave him. Little twist. And he put in the friend zone. She said, I know he did not friend zone me. Yes, he did. Because he's trying to make it back. He's trying to make it work with his ex that he messed up by cheating and everything. And she, well, you knew Little Twist was coming to that freaking event. That's when you wore that freaking dress. Your girl's all out. She said, I know. I said, I want to date a rapper, but I said, no, don't be no hypocrite. Because you said it. You don't want to be no rapper. I said, Sequoia, you want the girls to think that you can't get turned down? Don't let you be the one. She said, okay, he friends on me. All right, I'm happy. And your face got shut it real quick, girl. Bree told Queen what we always thinking, girl. Shut up. Exactly. Shut up sometime, because Creed was doing the most. Yeah, I don't understand you was going through a lot of losses, and maybe you should go to a therapist and get that help out of that. But then you just saying things out of nowhere. And it was too much. That's it. That was the last. Yeah, that was everything that happened in the last 2 episodes. All right. Anything else I missed? We all do talk about 7 and 8 next week. Oh yeah, I just forgot. Egypt did invited TT to the wedding, and she said Sam could come, but Sam not Sam, Sean could come, but she don't know that Sean want to go. I said okay. I know he always in Jamaica anyway, so I don't know why he's going anyway. But okay. But Egypt, pressure wash this house. Chill. I know I'll go get somebody out, man. Pressure wash this house, bitch. All right, let's go. Sean went full YT on Jamaica. Exactly. Whew. All right, accuse y'all. Child. You don't know how upset I was like accused last night. Because I was like, it's one thing, you know how you feel. But I know, it's like, it's one thing that everybody make you crazy. That's a lack of personal choice whether to use. But I have to say it because that's what makes it when it seems that you are losing it when you're not losing it because everybody don't want to believe you, don't want to believe that this person will do such a thing. I agree with Sean. Dancing. Exactly. It's like it's one thing that everybody gonna try to make you feel like you are not in your right mind when you actually been telling the truth all this time, but nobody want to believe you. That's a happen in this figure story. And that's why I understand why people go crazy, lose it, and start cussing everybody out because nobody want to give a damn about their feelings. Because when somebody says something and then you realize, oh, you're not telling the truth, not telling the truth, turning a blind eye, and then had this lady all turn against this boy, a teenage boy, you thinking that all because he was not thinking straight, that he making up lies. No, he wasn't. He was telling the truth all this time. All this time, and nobody want to believe him. Y'all gonna learn today, and y'all learned it's basically it's too late. So Danny's story. Danny was playing Scrabble with his mom. Like his mom is sickly, she's in the bed, and it's like sooner or later she was about to pass over on the side. So she was holding up, playing Scrabble, and he loved his mom and everything, and she was doing stitching and stuff like that to keep her mind going and stuff. So the father came in. You know why? I didn't even never got the father name, so his name gonna be Father. That's all it's gonna be. Father and the nurse Allison came, and you could tell. You see her aura. It said, "Oh, something about this girl is something else. Something about her looks something suspicious." But she took care. She was taking care of the mom. So the brother Matthew wanted to go to bowling because Danny be occupying a lot of his time by his mom's side, which I think is commendable. It's like that. No, Your Honor, Your Honor? What network is from? So he's spending a lot of his time on his mom's side. So I said, you know what, that's nice, but you still gotta live your childhood. So I guess get your mind off of things. So let him go to bowling. And when the nurse Addison came in, the dog was barking against the nurse. So I say that dog's See, dogs are smart. They know something aura. They can smell aura. Showtime. Oh, I have Showtime, so let me see. Do I have Showtime? I think I do. Yeah, I think I have Showtime. So the dog was barking at Allison, the nurse. And I said, yeah, that dog knows some aura. They feed energy. Just like babies sometimes can feed energy of people, dogs could do it too. So that's that. So go there. He met this girl named Leanne. She was telling him about stuff like that. She was the waitress at the bowling alley, but it was a girl named Brittany who came and talked to him about, oh, I saw about your mom and everything. You know what happened? And so, say all that stuff. Like, Danny was a screwed up face. He was not here. He said, girl, get out my face. Shut up. All that stuff like that. And then Leanne told him, like, she was deaf tourists. People who only shift and only be concerned when passing's happening. And when they go get all the details, act like they're concerned, when they've never been concerned before. That's the term, the deaf tourist. I said, oh, that's an interesting term, but I understand that. So he got upset. He walked away, all that stuff like that. So flat forward, the mom was dying, and the mom was all okay. She was okay at first, and then all of a sudden, she just woken up. And she supposed to get something, and then she wanted a little dopamine, whatever. Listen, I don't know the names, y'all. One of Lola, stuff like that. And he said, obviously not working, give him some more and stuff like that. But he was looking at the nurse to see that she was doing something. And it was not right. Because I don't want something that she just open quote like that. So, long story short, you got all this there that way. Yes. I know they took off Cinemax. I know they kept HBO and Showtime, but they took off Cinemax. That's all child. That's I tell you, I have all these networks here. Cable and it's the apps. Yeah. What channel this comes on? It's on Fox. Whenever Fox come on your network, it's on Fox. The Q's on Fox. It's really good, y'all, because I talked about Danny's story. Last week we talked about Ava's story. This time we talk about Danny's story. The next week will be Kendall's story, I think. And we're gonna continue until the season ends. But it's really good. It's really good, y'all. It's like that. Anything lifetime is for real, right? So it is cooked up. They said your last moment with your mom and everything. So that was happening. So at the funeral, everything was all sad. The funeral was so sad. And then you saw Danny standing by his father and his brother. And Danny looked at the freaking Isabel, and you can see her smirk. I said, oh, no, she didn't. She smirked and nobody seen it, but only him. I said, oh, child. She was up to something. She did something. And I said, for what? The money? Because they never allude that why she infiltrated this family. Now, she worked on a lot of families. But why this family is the one that you wanted to stick with? Huh? What's up? You found out that what? The money was good and something like that? Because they live in a nice house. But it didn't allude anything else besides that she just stick with the family. So but Danny thinks that she gets off for 6 people dying. Maybe she does. Maybe she does get off for that. Because nobody will suspect anything. But as a pattern, they should suspect something. But she's a loose leaf paper. So, exactly. Maybe that's probably was. Because they ain't knew anything why she's infiltrated his family. But then Danny started walking the dog, and the dog walked, and they was walking. Guess what's all I seen? I seen the father kiss the freaking nurse Allison, and I said, oh, hell to the no. Hell to the no. What we not doing here, we not doing this. We are not doing this today. We are not do this today. So you having an affair and you couldn't wait. And not only that, he moved her in. I said, what the hell? And he said, oh, yeah, we was having an affair with Allison all this little bit way before your mom was passing. I said, so you couldn't wait, huh? And with the nurse at that, the one who was taking care of us. So now she had more of the reason to do something. Take your wife out and then infiltrate the rest of the family and get you off one by one. So you go kiss the nurse that was supposedly did something to your wife. But yeah, you don't want to suspect that she will do something like that. I said that's the least person. That's the person you shouldn't suspect. But whatever. So yes, they kissed, and I was like, "Oh, there you go." That right there knew that Danny was not lying, just off that kiss. Oh, so they had an affair. Mm-hmm. So they would go to Black forward fast forward because the beginning of the scene and started with he was ready in an orange jumpsuit and he was supposed to go to see his lawyer. He went to the lawyer attorney and she brought a psychiatrist and he said, you know what, girl, I'm not crazy. I'm not just one of these people. No, we're not doing this here. I told you I don't need to see one. I don't need to talk to one. I know what I saw and I know what's going on. Don't pit me at this freaking Looney Tunes crazy balloon person that act like I don't know what the hell is going on. I know she did it. Because he's like, sometimes they try to say, oh, he not trying. No, no, no. That's what they try to do. They don't get paid to try to work on your favor. Sometimes they should. But some of them just want to get the money. And because she's a nurse and nothing came up and stuff like that, it's going to be a hard time proving that Danny's telling the truth, especially what he did. But we get to that in a minute. Because I was like, what perfect timing. What perfect timing for that to happen. So he said, no, I'm done. I'm out of here. Get up for me, and I'm not talking to you. She said, Danny, you got to talk to Danny. I said, Danny's not listening. Danny's done. So, but Danny is failing some classes. And it's not only because he's not focused on the classroom and everything. It's that there's a lot going on. And he's not concentrating. Some signs you can tell that something's trouble is going on at home. It's affecting his schoolwork. And the father, he didn't know that it was this bad and all like that. I said, how will you not know? How you not know that his mom dying in his sick bed and everything, all this turmoil will affect his studies and stuff like that? You're not freaking mindful of your children, but yeah, you begging a freaking nurse, but you don't want to take it. Yeah, I tell I was getting agitated with this whole watching this episode. Little mom, Auntie Momo, Jada could tell you when she comes in, and Brittany, because I was livid. I was livid watching this whole episode. I said, I know you're not. They're gonna make this boy act like he's all over the place when actually it's at home that's causing this issue, but nobody looking at that. So the teacher, whoever the person that suggested that he should see a psychiatrist and everything, and then Danny left out the freaking meeting. And he had some air. Then that's when he met Leanne. And Leanne was telling him, she said, I'm sorry about your mom and all like that. That's good. Yada, yada. So the school called the father and told him that maybe they should just leave a semester and go see a psychiatrist. And he had to see him twice a week. I said, then at this point, you need to see someone and get somebody on your side. Because if you took the therapist and take that serious and they get them on the side, maybe they could have helped you. But I don't know. Because the way I was going, he didn't really care about seeing no therapist because he don't think he's crazy. But I said, you need an ally on your side because it seems like your father and your brother always on the figure Addison ass and don't realize that she thought that this nice little girl and realized she's devious. So it was so funny. The first time they had a dinner together, Danny was staring Addison down. I said, no, that's right. You better stare her down. She was uncomfortable. He was like this. She was like, no, don't get timid now, girl. So I wrote in my notes, why this family? Because she mentioned that, yeah, she did with a lot of family. I said, but why is this family though? Why? Everybody saying money, money, money. I said, okay, I guess. So the father asked the nurse to take a break for her profession because she said, Daddy said, don't you work at nights? So why are you here sitting at the table with us? Misery, you was scaring me. I was scaring you, no. I don't know my attention. Oh. He said, don't you work at nights? And he said, oh, asked her to take a break. Oh, now you go to ask her to take a break? Why you want to take a break now? So you want to take care of her? Well, you know what? We got time for this. So Danny talked to Leanne, and he's so livid, and he said like, I gotta see a street twice a week, all that stuff like that. So Leanne said maybe need to cut her some slack. Maybe she's not that bad. I said, Leanne, you don't know what he saw, girl. He said he saw what she did because he just blamed her for a lot of things going on, cut her some slack. So he tried. He tried. The second time they had dinner, he talked to Alice and he said, oh, you use your right horses. And she told this little bogus story, or whatever. And then the dog started barking. So Danny supposed to walk the door. She said, no, I can walk there. I said, you're not walking this dog. Eventually, she still walked the dog. But still, I said, no, don't. Don't. Because you know what's happening? She knows you onto her. So she trying to take you out of enemies necessary. And it go start small. Start with the animals and go to the family. So that's what happened. She walked the dog. Meanwhile, Danny started getting pains in his stomach. Something like a knife shooting his stomach. Stabbing his stomach from the inside. I said, oh, snap. Everybody's fine but Danny. I said, she's poisoned Danny's food. So, because she preparing the food. So whatever plate she gave Danny, that's the plate that she spiked in the food. Whatever she's given him. So he's having pains inside, in his stomach, and she volunteered so damn quickly to go walk the dog. So he got pain in his stomach. The father's trying to understand what's going on, and then we heard a scream. While he screamed, he said, "Oh, my stomach!" She said, "Ah!" We see the figure dog dead. I said, "You know what?" And she said, the dog ran in the street, and the car ran the door. I said, no, because you stabbed the dog. Don't play yourself. You did something to that dog. Kill his dog, his only support. Because the dog was barking at you. The dog ain't stupid. And now he went to the hospital. The doctor said he had nothing going on in his system. Everything is normal. So the father looked at the Danny like he's faking it up. He's faking it. I said, no, he's not faking it. It's like she's a nurse, so she know what the hell she could put in his system so it won't trace in the freaking blood work. Because that was no freaking fake pains in his stomach. So the father said, oh, it might be related. Related to what? So basically saying his mom, brother, I'm going to say this word once, and I'm going to keep saying S afterwards. Schizophrenic. S. And I said, oh, no, you're not going to try to put that. He has a trait of the S in the family. Because you don't want to take 2 seconds to figure care about your damn son. Think he making this up. So you think I'm making it up? He said, I don't know. No, you don't know. You don't know because you're not thinking loosely paper pussy. That's what you are. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm talking smack, y'all. Because I was getting pissed watching this episode. So So he blamed her, and yeah, he blamed her for getting unaliving his mom and his dog, and he was telling the truth because I believe him. All this time I was believing him. So afterwards, the next day, Addison made him some oatmeal. That oatmeal was so oily and freaking watery. I said, "What oatmeal is that watery?" Child, I know some oatmeal you can have it thick or you want to loose as much you want. But that thing looks something fierce, that oatmeal. So he like this. I said, yeah, don't eat that oatmeal. Don't eat that oatmeal because she's trying to slowly kill you. Don't do that. Don't eat that oatmeal. So he put the oatmeal in the freaking thing. He wanted to get it tested. So he ran out the house and he saw Allison when she was making some freaking food. And he said, "Do you want me? Do you?" She tried to stop him from going out. And no, he said his bag was leaking. He said, "No, I got it." He walked out. She realized that he was carrying the oatmeal that he didn't eat in the bag. I said, "Yeah, bag that oatmeal up correctly so it won't be leaking like that." But whatever. He wanted to get out the house. He begged Leanne to put on his card to pay him the money back so she could go and get the thing tested so to feel like something going on. He said, "No, I know what's going on." She probably was putting some entry fees and he could tell it was something like that. And he was kind of coming out hard on Leanne. And Leanne said, "You scaring me, you scaring me." To the point that he started yelling at her and she walked away. I said, "Oh, you had to go yell at the girl. You did scare her. Like, gosh. I do understand you feel you on the edge, Danny, but then that's one of your allies. You need her on your side." She said, "Did you try to tell your therapist and talk to the therapist so you could tell them?" I said, "Yeah, if you probably talk to the therapist, maybe they would probably take this seriously." But I guess he didn't want to really talk to the therapist about that stuff. But if you're a teenager, sure. If you're a teenager, they're gonna take this thing seriously. But then again, they probably forced to say, "Oh, there's nothing going on." I said, "Mm-hmm." So this is why I tell you it was perfect timing. So now Danny's very convinced that she was doing something to him. So he's at the table and he's looking at his food, right? And the father was, his food. He said, "Oh, this steak is good. This steak is good. This steak is good." I said, "Ain't that damn steak? It's not that good. Don't put gas on head up." So he said, "Oh, I want my food. Can you want to switch?" He was the father. He go Addison. No, I made that for you." He said, if you ain't doing nothing, why it's not like for the father to eat it because you didn't want him to eat it." So Danny took that food back and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna go and get this tested. We ain't eating. I ain't eating this food." And now everybody started being on Danny like he's the one messed up one. I mean, yes, granted he acted erratic, but he only acted like that because nobody's trying to believe him. Because everybody's on sticking this Addison behind. And tomorrow. So he doing all that, and then he pulled up the knife. I said, pull up the knife. Then she want to call the police. She said, "Oh, this is." I said, "What, girl? Why? He ain't doing nothing." Shoot, you could have came from the back. He could have came from the front, and he could have bone rushed them or something like whatever. He ain't doing nothing. So he said he ran upstairs. He closed the door behind him and trying to look through her stuff and see if he get any evidence of any wrongdoing. I mean, he couldn't find it. So the father came when he broke the door down and he tried to get his son to stop. And he had his son to lower his guard down until he saw her face. He saw her face. Oh, child. He saw her face. And then he ran and he clothesline stabbed the girl. And right when he stabbed the girl, what happened, y'all? Because I told you downstairs what she did, right? As soon as he stabbed her, what happened? Somebody please answer that. Because I told Janet this last night, and she took a while to figure it out. And I said, Janet, it's not that hard. She called the police downstairs. They took a while. Exactly, right, Sam? That's what happened. The cops came right in. I said, oh, no. Really? Really? The father consoling the figure thing. They bone washed the son down, took him to the precinct. Now he's in an armor suit now. So here goes this freaking loose leaf attorney saying, oh, nobody gonna believe you. They got poison by nobody gonna believe you. They nobody gonna believe you got poison and everything like something like that. So you need to sit on the stand and take a volunteer for a psych ward, because if you don't agree to that, then I'm gonna put your competence hearing. I gotta be forced to have everybody testify and see your character, how you act. I said, because they're gonna think he's crazy and he's not. A damn attorney. Why we couldn't get Ava attorney? Yeah, she was doing the most. Hit the brother and said, Daddy, all that crying. They made Danny soften up because he loved his brother, and he agreed to the volunteer psych evaluation. And he go inside the courtroom when the judge mentioned that, and seen her sitting right next to the father in the book. I was like, y'all do know that's the person he really don't want to see, right? And you gonna have her sitting right there showing. I was like, 6 months later, he's in the freaking psych ward. You know, when they had to sit down in all white facility, be in the rooms, getting evaluated, getting no medicine. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Y'all know those places. Mm-hmm. He sat in there. Guess who came to visit? Allison. And she gonna proceed to tell him that right after the honeymoon with his father, he had a sudden heart attack. You marry him. Right at the honeymoon, he just had a sudden heart attack. Just like that. Because you did something. And now I bet your father he should have believed you then. And then he asked, where's his brother at, Matthew? Oh, he said, oh, Matthew, it's not good for Matthew to come through. He said, why? Because Matthew got pains in his stomach. I said, oh. I was done. I would say, you know what? Everybody would make a Danny feel like he was crazy, and this bitch right here was the one who doing all this stuff. And he snapped. And you know what happened? Pinned him down and had the medicine. She said, ain't no way, because you came under me so much, so like that. And so he said, you know, Danny, don't worry, I gotta take care of you, and I'm gonna take care of you. It's all right. And then she smirked at the end and laughed right after the episode ended. I was like, killed the father and made the boy have the same symptoms that Danny was having. And nobody believed Danny. Nobody. That's how got me so pissed. I was like, really? They always late. Exactly. The fact that the dad around them and them folks didn't see the pattern. Exactly. Did the father either get to stick the beating all the way before she offered? That's what I'm saying. Right after the honeymoon, had a heart attack. Oh, he just had a sudden heart attack. And now, because she's married or she's like the widow, she making decisions of Danny's care. And I was hoping they would give Danny justice. But no. And that's why I like the show, because it gave me reality, because sometimes this stuff like this happens. When something traumatic happened to this person and nobody will leave the person until they put them in a home crazy place. And then years down the line, they realize the person was telling the truth all this damn time. Don't get me wrong, some people deserve to be there, they deserve to be there. But people don't deserve to be there, they don't deserve to be there and believe them. But oh well. That makes anybody go off the rafters. And here we go. She did this all this long time. Well, we know. And went after family one by one, knocked them out one by one. And for what? And they never mentioned why she stuck with the family. But everybody say money. I said, I guess it's money. If y'all want to say it's money. Seems like she's a sick freak. And then she moves on to the next part of the family, if you ask me. They didn't mention no policy. They didn't mention none of that stuff. Mention none of that. So I don't know what money coming from, but whatever. They hope that little girl suffered too. Oh, not the girl. Liam, who turned her back on because she scared her. He only wanted you to help her. Help him. But you turned it back on because I guess he kind of scared her, but still. Could have still helped him. Try to get it tested. At least something proof. And an attorney. That damn attorney. Like she act like she didn't want her job. They said, nobody gonna believe you. I said, why nobody gonna believe you? Because she's a nurse. So you don't think of her profession that she could get through, get away with this? But no, they want to do all the extra work. All right, y'all. That was Accused. Like I said, it was good, y'all. Hope I make y'all want to watch it because, like I said, stuff like this give me hype. I love it. 134. Love and Marriage DC, y'all. After this, we're going to talk about Drew and Ralph drama, and that's going to end the live. Ciao. Love and Marriage DC. It continued from last week. And I said, I don't know what's up with a grown woman of 30, 40 years old, or probably 50 years old, act like they still in elementary and middle school. It is stupid as hell. Yeah, get on TV acting this dumb. And just childish. Why I went to here. She told you went to there. Oh, she said, oh, well, none of us is friends with her. We got beef with her. If I got beef with her, you got beef with her. And Elena Ashley saying that, oh, Sherelle befriended Winter doesn't look good. Doesn't look good, why? Because she just subscribed to y'all telling her who she should be friends with. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not going to tell me who I'm going to be friends with or not. Now, if you got this unsecret rule, unwritten rule of code of ethics that I should follow, then follow that your own damn self, because I follow my own damn rules. You don't get to tell me who I should be friends with because you beef with the person. I got to beef with the person. Now, I know some people got these best friend code, whatever. Y'all have that. But if I'm not, best friend grouping people like that, even if I do have a best friend, you're not going to tell me who I'm going to be with. Unless I know that person did some foul shit towards you, then I will cut that person off. But other than that, no. Don't understand why she's here. And to be honest, went to their bed and say stuff. It was mostly Sherelle and Elena. I knew Elena won't ask and say in her profession. I don't understand why Sherelle hanging out with Winter, and I don't understand why Ashley allowing this happened. It's given. Yeah, she is following a leader. The dunce ass leader. Following the dunce. Yeah, she's very dunce and following a leader. And good thing maybe she wasn't in Potomac because she probably would have followed the light brights. Her figure dusty ass. It is giving Mean Girls. Oh, we got beef with her. She beef with Winter too. And what is that? Y'all act like Winter's pressed of y'all being her friends. Obviously she's not, because she's standing alone herself last season. She could probably stand alone again this season. She's very not pressed about y'all being her friends. It's clearly because Winter don't move like that. That's why Ashley don't probably rock with Winter, because she don't like Winter that could go toe to toe with her. She needs someone to be a yes person, and Winter's not that. That's why I feel like Ashley low key likes to argue with Winter because she knows Winter will give her back to her. And she don't have to be loud either. She can give that low, slow, calm, church lady like shadiness, and just be quick with it, with a smile on her face. For real. All that. So then Irena and Sherelle got at it back and forth. And that's that. And then I guess they were seen to talk behind Sherelle's back about her hair and everything. It's all like jazz. And I would say, yeah, Irena, you need to stay out of it. You don't need to put a percent to yourself because it was true. Sherelle did not ask Irena about Winter. Winter just came out of, not about Winter. Joy. Irena just came out of nowhere and said it. She didn't ask about Joy. So Randy, you consider yourself. And at the end of the day, Sherelle, Joy described shadiness. She didn't say the word, but she described what the hell shady is. And when we said last week, Rena, what your issue was, you presented like you the one who said it, and not because Joy. And then Joy sitting there act like she didn't say none of that. Just sitting there, like she didn't say nothing. And I noticed that she liked to have a lot of mouth on one-on-one, but when it's like no. And what I'm saying, I'm trying to say this way. When she sat face to face with Sherelle, she basically mute and quiet, like she didn't even have much to say. Like I ain't say this like that. When the group said it, she dead quiet. She's dead quiet. But yet they talk about you like Joy. You could just defend yourself right there. Why they all going back and forth? You just sitting there. Winter is the reason. All these ladies annoying me at one point in this episode. Exactly. And it had Winter there, and Winter barely was saying nothing. She said, "Oh, what the hell's going on here?" So she's invited to a romanticization party. And she said, "What? Romanticization?" Joy already said she's not going. And I guess based on Twitter, I'm hearing saying that a lot of people kind of like backed out of it. I guess, whatever. Maybe it was a scene that production trying to tell these ladies that you got to show because it's a public event. I guess you got to show up. But if they don't, then that's what they don't. So they said, you going to sing Gutter Barbie? She said, yes, I'm going to sing it. She doesn't hear a snip of it. They hit a snip of it. She said, you know what? I don't know what's going on here. Who told y'all that? But that was not a diss track. And everything. I said, oh, well, it doesn't matter if it was a diss track or not. That's your word. You made that word up. And they're trying to capitalize over that. But they want to get mad. I said, you can't get mad if you capitalize over it. So why she can't make money of it? She the one who came up with the word. So they heard a snippet of the song and they said, oh, we're not mad at that. I said, because y'all ain't hear the song yet. But now y'all not mad at it. But okay, whatever. I said, blame that to Sherelle, because Sherelle presented it like it was an homage to them. I said it wasn't an homage to them. I don't know who they thought they was at that point. It wasn't an homage to them. So Joy, Clifton, and Carmen met up. Carmen, y'all remember Carmen, who was Clifton number 2 in Ready to Love? I was like, oh, so y'all good friends now. I guess. Yeah, Clifton said yes. Joy and Carmen is really cool, and Clifton and Carmen cool. And that's it. We got a good friendship. I said, okay, oh, whatever. He got to get surgery for his back pain. I said, oh, good luck. All right. So, Joy said the only friend she really had was Elena. And she do feel like Ashley is the HBIC, and Ashley is messy because Alicia is a sidekick of Ashley. Since Ashley's messy, Alicia's messy, Alicia's sidekick. So because the sidekick does what the main person does, so that's what it is. So actually, you do know Ashley gonna find out about this, right? Somewhere down the line, Ashley gonna find out you said that she's with this HBIC and she's messy and you don't like some of her ways. I said, Exactly. She acts really dumb, like she didn't say none of that stuff. Girl, you know you called the guy shadiness, basically. And not in the words, but in the descriptions of the word. He was being shady, according to you. And I said last week, based on what Black was saying, it's kind of similar to your freaking storyline. What you said. It's kind of similar. So it seems to me you was not telling you was not lying based on that aspect. Now he probably omit some things, but until we get you to sit down and with him, we will never get the full story. All this back and forth, he say, she say, the second person, third person. No, we need to direct people who you have an issue with. And Manny is black. You sit down in front of him. Huh. But yeah, she did say that these girls was fake, and they was talking about Sherelle's back, and they supposed to be cool friends, and talk about her hair and everything. I said, yeah, Sherelle hair was wild, but it is what it is. It ain't look bad. She was rocking that fire. Yeah, go ahead, Sherelle. But one thing is Sherelle is really loud. I said, girl, Sherelle, the camera's right there. We can hear your voice. Like y'all hear my voice and I'm loud. Damn. She is like extra loud. I'll read a statement. And Joy is very much fake as hell with somebody calling her for her. She is a dumbass. Yeah, that's how I said, damn. Sherelle, who's you yelling at? You stay loud on the place. And that's maybe how she is. So imagine meeting her face to face, in person. And people say that's how Sherelle is. I said, damn, Sherelle, you don't need. She wasn't no fan. She said, call your name throughout the course of the room, and you try to stay low key. Mizzo! Mizzo! Where you at, Mizzo? I said, girl, can you stop screaming my name fucking down? That's what Sherelle gives you. Like you be like, girl, if you don't fucking calm the hell down, scream my name throughout the course of the room, trying to get my attention. But Sherelle is loud, y'all. I was like, Missy, you lied. That wig was terrible. Yeah, it was like she was doing the worst with that wig. That wig was over the place though. They got like a brittle plaid. Chill. Silver dinner in a meeting. So this was they gave Antonio and the daughter contracts of chores they need to do in the house, and if they do the chores, they get their little monetary value. Because that's Antonio's. So he said this: "When I do my chores, I get my money at the end." He said it's not about the money at the end; it's a responsibility. I say, yeah. You talk to the whole fingerprints choir. Teenagers don't care about that; they care about the money. The way how you acting, you can't stop working, so you care about the money yourself. So stop acting like that. That's his responsibility. You got bills, and the whole teacher lesson. And then we visit back to freaking waking up in school. I was saying, no, can we stop this? Like, really, it is what it is. At the end of the day, yes, he's a teenager. Yeah, he could start waking him up. So y'all got him an alarm clock. But you still, as a parent, to still make sure he still go to school. So if you get an alarm clock and he make sure, let's say he had to wake up at 6 o'clock. He had to wake up at 6 o'clock to get ready to school before 8 o'clock. Wake up at 6 o'clock, eat some breakfast, take a shower, get his stuff ready and everything. They go take a bus, travel, whatever he had to do to school to be there by 8 o'clock. 6 o'clock came, he rings the alarm bell going on, he hit the snooze button, whatever it is, and he's not waking up. By 6:05, 6:10, you go in there and say, they're going to wake your ass up. You heard the alarm clock. And Ashley's right. At the end of the day, y'all as parents is still responsible for him going to school in high school. Now, it stops when he go to college when you know I'm not responsible anymore. But yes, you can still get him ready. You got him a alarm clock, the first step. But you still, as a parent, still need to be there to make sure he actually is up. So give him a time at first to wake himself up. Now, if he don't do that at a 5 or 10 minutes, there you go in there and wake him up. Exactly. And that's how you start getting him up. And he getting used to it doing himself. And yes, going back a little bit earlier, and that's that. But damn, can we put the bed to this freaking alarm clock business at the end of the day? Whatever, quick. You so freaking testosterone heavy about this topic. Whatever. So he wanted to take Antonio to the old neighborhood. So Quick and Jamie went to take little Jamie and Antonio to the old neighborhood. Congratulations to little Jamie. He got a job in a school. I said, and he a student aide. I said, ain't that God is good. For him to hire a worker like that to work in a school system as an aide, I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. That was really nice. Jamin's giving DB when he's drunk. Child, I don't care. I don't care about Jamie at all. I don't care about that guy. He do the most, and he does the most when he's drinking. And he always want to blame on alcohol. Stop. And I hate when people make excuses that he's like this when he's always drunk. No, he's like that when he's sober, but he gets 100 power when he's drunk. And I don't like how he was talking to her either. And I do believe he could do something. Allegedly, I don't know him personally, but based on his actions, yes, it's given that. So they went to no neighborhood. Jamie said he got his job and the counselor's working, and he realized the people students who was less privileged than him, he coming in with his coat, and he realized they don't have coats, so he just started a coat drive and everything. I said, "Oh, that's cute." I said, "Oh," and I said, "Look at Jamie, looking all nice." When you know when he got a piece of job, and he making that money, that he started looking a little extra cute. And then little Jamie was never ugly. But now he got a little job, and he gave himself, I feeling himself. I said, okay, keep that job. That's all we need to do. Keep it until you get something better. But that's nice. He working. They told to Antonio and everything, and trying to make sure he's not getting in trouble. And yes, he's spoiling him, and then he didn't want him to become entitled. I said, that's all on you. But I guess whatever. They had a little conversation. It was a nice little talk. I'm not gonna take that away from that scene. It is what it is. So hopefully it gets through to Antonio and whatever they message they're getting through. It is what it is. So Arena Wigline, she's doing a photo shoot, and she said her Sherelle is like oil and water. I said the only issue is that you just put yourself in a drama, which you don't need to put yourself in. That's all. It's part of it. And she don't understand why Sherelle is friends with Winter. I said it's not need for you to understand. Sherelle is friends with Winter. Why? Winter can't have any friends? Or at least cool with? Like, gosh. How old is Elena again? Like, gosh. She just gave me like she a little girl. But whatever. They did a photo shoot. I guess the promo photo shoot for the line that she's having. And Joy mentioned that she's not going to Winter event. And Elena is done with Sherelle at that point. Before, she was done at Sherelle. Because I don't understand her. She came at me and it's like, I'm done with her. It is what it is. We don't have to be friends and all that stuff. She was saying, oh, that's so funny, Ashley and Joy. But yeah, Joy was kind of like, why, Joy, what the hell was it that you don't want to go to an event? What's up with that? I'm trying to understand, what was your issue? Now, I do know that Winter said on Ladies First Panel that she don't dislike Joy. So we will see what's going on. But I was like, oh, okay, Joy, what went to the deal? For real. Because she is interesting. Even her little scenes she has. Very interesting. So Elena's event, a model canceled. And so she's screaming trying to find a model. So she called Ashley. Ashley said, okay, I don't know, I'm gonna be there by 4:30, but I'll be there, girl. I said, girl, she told you in the phone that she ain't gonna be there on time. So I don't know why you thought she was gonna be there on time, but I guess. Especially, she had a history of panic. I said, I don't like that. I don't like that. Y'all making a normalcy of not being on time. Cause child, sometimes stuff happens. Sometimes that stuff don't happen. But I like to generally make my effort to go there on time. And usually most of the time I go there earlier than on time. Because I always taught earlier is on time is late, and late do never show up. I've always been taught that, especially in the business world. Yeah. But I said, Elena, that's what you need to do, have your business sense. You always gotta have backup. Just because with the main people that you have don't show up. Obviously, she found a backup because she said at 4:35 she found someone. So I guess good. You could have asked you for what? Just to have a scene. You had someone already in the hand. I said, actually, that's Amanda. You always gotta have a backup. 2, 3, 4, 5 people just because something happens. So Sherelle and Black podcast. This basically was a seed to set up Winter and her new boo thing that we see right online. Yusha. And I said, oh, look at Yusha came in and looked like you. And Yusha and was divorced as well. And went to, she divorced her second husband. And it basically was a matchup, a hookup. Cause it was like she told went to be best dressed already. And went to came with her little nice outfit. And then Yusha came. And he sat down and they started talking. And I guess he said how the winter was 6 years ago, how the winter now, and she gave her answer, and they asked how Yusha was after his divorce and everything. And they started, I guess Yusha and Winter started talking, and then Sherelle and Black was picking themselves up. She said, "Ah, we good, we good." It basically was a hookup. It basically was a hookup, and now we see that those two are together at this moment. I said, oh, okay. So now, no, Winter just said she made a secret because she was like TikToking and doing Instagram, and she actually posted him. So it's not like she was keeping him hiding him. In fact, everybody was like, oh, where he came from. But she did say it was going to play out in the season how they came to be. So I said, oh, okay, that's cute. Look like a cute couple. We'll see how that goes. He does. Because she had a good wig launch event. Basically, the models this wig was snatched. Model was good. I said, okay. Because don't get me wrong, I don't like Elena, but her hair does look nice. And she does look like she secured her wigs really good. So I give her that. And so it was nice that Elena and Sherelle talked. But after this happy moment, Jamie took his happy ass, drunk behind. He said, you haven't been doing no content creation lately, so I don't care what nobody says. We're going to make some videos. Me and you. We're going to do whatever you like it or not. I don't care what nobody says. We got to make these videos. Because y'all know they do TikTok as well. So, and I haven't seen it, but I don't care. But he said, we got to make these videos. We haven't been doing it lately, and we're going to do it right now. I don't care what you can say. Nobody knows to say anything. So Ashley said, see right there? You ain't going to talk to me like that. You go ahead, man. I'm out of here. Give me a drink. Everybody should answer. Can I get a whiskey? Because he was doing the most. I was like, it was her moment. Why you say, babe, congratulations. I'm happy for you. When we get home, you go get a girl. Something like that. But no. You got to make it by him. And I feel like I think a lot of men do that a little bit. When the woman outshining them, they want to make the moment for back to them. Like, for example, and don't get me wrong, it was a nice suggestion, but I do feel like when Ashley had the book reveal, Quick came at the end and gave a little grander suggestion about proposing again. Or what he did, it felt like it took away from Ashley, in my opinion, a little bit. I thought about this now, but it seems like he does do a lot of things to make sure its spotlight is on him more than on Ashley, but whatever. But that's my opinion. Maybe other people feel the other way, but I feel like Quick does the same thing at times. Not as abruptly as Jamie does, but I think Quick does the same thing. But yeah, and I said you didn't ask her, "Oh, you're gonna make some content." You made a statement that she's gonna do it, and she said, "I don't like how you talk." I was like, "Avena, boss up. Where Ray Ray at? Because you comparing to apparently according to the cast, you are Ray Ray. We need to boss up. So where Ray Ray at? Oh, you're not Ray Ray towards Jamie. When we Ray Ray towards everybody else. Okay, we get it, girl. We get it, girl. You got no voice. Avena got no voice. She got no voice. Yes, because Ray Ray didn't show up. She was at that time. Yeah, but Jamie was doing the most. I said, Jamie, can you stop? And then when you confront him after when he's sober, he said, I said what I said. I ain't changing it. I said, okay, I guess. Y'all have to. So Jamie telling y'all. Shout out to Miss Misha. That's her phrase. She said that a lot. So gotta give a shout out to dude. All right. Let me share this. Anything last with Love and Marriage DC? Nothing else. We'll resume next week. But apparently, actually, I didn't lie to the friend group and told that Joy was already married already, and Joy said, "No, we're not married already," and everything. Because I was a lot of things on Twitter. She said, "Oh wait, so you lying that you're not married? You already married?" I said, "How? I don't know if she married or not." Okay, Ashley said she was, but I guess Ashley made a lie to make it juicy. But I said, oh, I guess Ashley's making rumors now, girl. 157. Oh, I'm gonna forget. Let me share this. So RHOA will have Atlanta lose between Ralph Pittman and Drew Sidora. Child, I don't know what day of the week was this, but baby, it just shook the internet. Now, let me take this off. It did presented that they presented us to the world that Ralph filed for divorce first. I said, I know he got his damn ways to be filing for divorce when he the one who was issues and messing up. And you will, and you go. I was like, Drew, how you gonna let this happen? How you gonna let him file for divorce before you? And Drew said, nah, I filed out before him, 61 minutes exact before he filed. And document shows that she filed at 1 something, he filed at 2 something. And I was like, you know what? Drew was not playing. Drew was not playing, y'all. She was telling y'all. Drew took her keys and got her. Drew said, maybe she found out that he was gonna go in the courtroom and file. And Drew said, hold up, bitch. Hold up. Drew was running. Drew said, hold up, girl. Hold up, girl. Hold up. Hold up. Got in the car. Drew was running. Drew was running, man. She said, oh, hell to the no. She got that courtroom fast. Yeah, Drew was not having it. But Drew got a call before Ralph and filed before him. And I said, you know, that's right, girl. Yeah, Drew filed first, Ralph in the block first, because he tried to painted a picture that he filed for her first and make it seem like, oh no. I said, oh, everybody was like, what? But Drew said, no, she did it. So he was trying to be messy. But Drew ain't playing. She ran to that courtroom. She's like, I just did a whole demonstration. Girl, we gotta go. We gotta go with her heels and everything. Chill. Drew is accusing Ralph of cheating and abuse, claiming last month he grabbed her phone out of her hand, caused her to fall to the floor. She says Ralph yelled at her, saying he pays the cell phone bill, so the phone belongs to him. Drew Sidora's husband, Ralph Pittman, filed for divorce after nearly 9 years of marriage. It was a race to the courthouse. Hashtag Drew Sidora actually filed for divorce 1 hour before Ralph did, according to TMZ. 9:43 a.m. Pacific time, we now have a clearer picture of how nasty and petty this divorce is going to be. Turns out Drew actually filed for divorce before Ralph, 60 minutes before him. TMZ obtained her divorce petition, and the Gwinnett County Court stamped it as received on February 27th at 1:10 p.m. Meanwhile, Ralph's docs was stamped at 2:11 p.m. the same day. Interestingly, she listed their separation date as February 23, while he said it was February 19th. I said they can't even get the date right. You know how much they arguing about. One more thing. Both parties says the marriage is irreversibly broken, and that why they are filing for divorce. However, Drew also says she reserved the right to add additional grounds for divorce if they can't reach an amicable settlement. There's another one I had to read too. It was probably other things. Let me see what else was going on. See. All right. What else? Actually, man, I feel for the kids. And speaking of kids, that's why it make it seem like why he didn't file. Remember last season we was talking about wow, he supposed to be adopting doctor, and I was like, you know what? I understand if both parents got to be like, if the parents don't want to give up his rights for the adoption for the baby, whatever, he has the right and it can't stop it. But I feel like, to be honest, I feel like the reason why he didn't adopt him because now he filed for divorce. He knew he was on his way out. I think he knew he was trying to get out, and he didn't want to. He wanted to say that he was divorcing. So he gonna present it like, oh, I can't do it because of some obstacles and all that stuff. I said, that's probably why you didn't want to adopt. Neighbors, get into this. Yesterday, news broke that Real Housewives of Atlanta star Drew Sidora and her husband Ralph Pittman filed for divorce from each other. Though we're all shocked, not really. The details regarding why Drew decided to file are very disturbing. According to the divorce complaint obtained by TMZ, Drew claims that their relationship became verbally and physically abusive, and Ralph couldn't keep his little hands. Oh, not his little friends. Hold up. Keep his little friend inside his pants. Oh, not little. It's little. Is it little? Yeah, because they be like, it's all fun and games. So they start getting messy. Then they start describing and trying to do, kind of speaking dissing you. She said that Ralph is a serial cheater with women even coming to Drew as a woman with text messages receipts of them allegedly sexting. Drew also says Ralph has recently gotten physical with her, claiming last month he grabbed her phone out of her hand, causing her to fall to the floor. She says Ralph yelled at her, saying he pays the cell phone bill, so the phone belongs to him. She says when Ralph got physically aggressive, she even considered leaving Atlanta and flying with her 3 minor children to Chicago, where they feel safe. Drew is also alleging that Ralph drew a large sum of money out of her bank account without her knowledge. The couple tried counseling, but it has obviously been unsuccessful. Ralph even reportedly told Drew to give him a heads up before she filed the papers, and he will give her the liberty of filing first. And I also read somewhere that he want her out the house. Out the house. So some of y'all probably know the details. The house they had now, is both their names on the deed or is it his name on the deed? Because I know people saying it was a debate that he closed on the house without her there. I know that for a fact because I don't remember that hearing that before, that she was out of town and he closed in the house. So I said, "Ooh, child." But they didn't want to kick her out. Ugh. Drew, you got a safety net, you got a backup plan, girl? Because I don't know why you gonna kick him out. I said, if I were Drew, I said, I'm not getting out this house. I'm not getting out this house. We're gonna be staying up in here, being miserable because I'm not leaving. Exactly. I have a lot of questions for them. Answer the questions. Spread the questions out here. We're almost done. But this is discussions, and I want to hear what y'all questions are. Don't think. Yeah, he got cameras in the house. So why would she want to be there with him watching? Child, you know what? That's true. He does have cameras in the house. That's why I feel like that's was his house. Because he had the cameras in the house when he went out to pick a floor, but they didn't want to tell him what the hell he go down because he want to take a break. That's how I'm down the street taking a break. Go to the beach near you taking a break, but not go to the beach in a whole other state because you want to take a break. Boy. Mm-mm. And then put cameras in the house. I said, "Ooh, child, he want to watch you and see if you was doing something so he could have some evidence of you doing something." And I said, "Child," I said, "Drew, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid, girl. Do anything in the house." Who name up there? Was it an open marriage? Where was he planning his exit? Ooh, this is an interesting question. I don't know if it's open marriage or not. But one thing about it, that Drew, you was staying right hard for your man. I understand you want to love your mouth and everything. But girl, you know he was up to no good all the time. But yeah, I didn't like when you would tell Sonya that it was her duty as a wife to freaking give her husband some kids. Which I said, no, it's not her duty. I was like, Sonya had a legitimate excuse why she don't want to give him no kids. Not because she don't love him, don't love her husband, want to give it up. It's like he barely was around. And are we not doing no freaking test to see? You just showed me where our son now we have now. Not for none of that. Nah, I don't care. We ain't have no trying ever up to here. Now when I bring a birthday and give another kid in the world, you know, and you gonna show her the same size not being there again, and I gotta be the one taking there. No. No, good thing she has a family in the house, but still. It's her duty. It's not her duty. Girl, I said girls, Jules sometimes it does the most. But now look at you. Now I read somewhere that they are like retaping or doing some new confessionals. Even though the season has wrapped, it does say that some confessionals will be updated so she could give her opinions on how this is going down that leading towards this divorce thing that's happening online or the filing. So they this said, and some of the other cast members are going to share their confessionals of how they feel about what was going on. So I guess they is playing into the thing, even though they filmed the season already. So I said, speaking of Bible said, oh, we need this tea on camera, even as confessionals, because the confessional is done after the season ends. So now this came out, I guess they did some new confessionals. I said, cute. For real, they're gonna be like, gosh, y'all giving us a lot. Between this and that RJP, child, and then other shows that they have. I mean, he is. Don't get me wrong. Now he is, but then birth for her new kid when he barely gonna be around. Nah. Now I will hump on every chance I get, and let him get a snip. Oh, Vanderpump Rules. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, RGB is almost done. Vanderpump Rules is on now. Oh, look how fine husband and shit. I will get an IUD, lie, and said I took it out just to try over and over and over again. He said, "What's wrong with you?" I don't know what's wrong with me. Why you can't get pregnant? I don't know. Let's try again. Let's try again. But yeah, she said it was her duty. I said, "Girl, sit up." But this for this to come out like this, child. But then again, I said none of us is really shocked and surprised, especially when you first came down. Like, whoa, Drew first came to the season, and she sat down with him, and they had that little sit down at the dinner table. And that first episode, I said, "Girl, he said something to this." Like they just dropped this up out of nowhere, and that all that happened, and then he was in a whole new state, a whole beach, all this stuff like that. Got cameras in the house, and I said, "Damn, Drew, that was a lot." You do throw those on us in the first episode. No, it wasn't the first season. Whatever season it was the first episode that she threw all this up at us. And I was like, yeah. But you want to convince us that it's not now. I said, no. All the stuff that you saying now, Drew, we believe every word. We believe he has been doing this. He was doing all that extra stuff. He has been cheating on you all this time. The signs was there. So he had the Jezebel spirit. Yes, he did. He had the Jezebel spirit. Or whatever the man version of the Jezebel is. He had that spirit. He had that Jerome spirit or something. So he was doing it. But I said, I can't wait to hear the confessionals and what she got to say about this stuff and what the cats got to say. Martell Ralph are good friends. Oh, that explains it. That explains it. Birds of the feathers, birds of the feathers flock together. Oh, I mean, Mimi said Drew did too. Mimi, I don't know what Mimi came into it. It was a picture between Ty and Mimi, and she said they did something together. I said, Mimi, what? Now I know that's true. Now I don't know. Now Drew gave me that she would try for a man in the bedroom kind of thing, but I don't think Drew would give her that she would try it on alone with a woman. I think she just like she was a please her husband type of woman, not the woman I wanted to sleep with just woman alone type of woman. I don't give that. To me, Drew seems too dancey for that, but she would do it with her man, when not by herself. I mean, that's how I feel. Some women you can tell that anybody would just get it down and get down with a woman, no matter if the man is there or not. But some women just do it for the man, and some women just whatever. They don't want to deal with a woman, and no matter how much you pay them. No ma'am, no ham, no bacon, no cheese. You're not putting that puss in front of me. Not trying it. So I don't believe that thing. Unless Ty got some food. Not Ty, Mimi got some food that besides it's just a picture. Holding a picture next to somebody doesn't mean I'm freaking them. That's what Ty gives me my fun to watch it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That especially when that was Ty. Maybe it was another pussy chick, but I don't feel that Drew would do anything with a woman by herself. What else in the chat you got for Drew and Val? But I'm interested to see how this plays out. Now I don't know what plays out too much, but I did like some of the stuff that's going on in the season. May lead to why she go talk about some things that's leading up to what she's doing now. What's it about for Drew? Just posted last month for his birthday. Exactly. I don't know what the hell. They were doing most. Or that pick me type of mentality that Drew has. My man, my man, my man, and the robe and him figuring in his body. Yes, he got a nice body and everything, but damn, he's a nasty soul. Nice body with a nasty soul make him ugly. Just like Martell. But yes, anything else? Before we get out of here? All right, so don't forget, y'all. Let's any other details that came out that I missed? Because I know I ain't get everything. Oh yes, I know he want half of her money, her music money. I said, what music? I know she sing, but I don't know if she haven't put out any music albums lately. What you think Latoya for never has to? I don't know what Latoya. Do I know who she is? I mean, who Latoya is again? I remember her name. I just remember what she was. What's her part? What her role in this season? I forgot. She don't be saying nothing. Let me see. Because I'm now trying to figure out what the hell she was. Oh yeah, I do remember. Okay, yes. Oh yes. Okay, yes. Yeah, now I do remember. Yeah, so that season that Latoya and Drew was going back and forth that one season throughout the. Oh yes, yes, and yeah, and she ain't saying nothing now. Like I would think she would be the first one. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Ralph and Drew going divorce. I know she'd be rubbing that. She said, "I see. I told you you wouldn't come after me all the time. I on my city. You know all the time you was coming after me. But girl, look at you. You cheap. You buy a cheap gift. You had a husband on music, but you were coming after everybody else. But look at you. Look at you now. I know she'd be like, oh, hey, 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 the come, come. I know she was jumping up and down. I know that's right, so but yeah, she ain't saying nothing lately. I guess she's quiet. I should quiet. That's an old child. Because she usually always say something. Sure. If Drew was coming at you and being on figure terror, won't you be enjoying a bracing and having a praise dance? Now, nobody wanted to praise a breakdown of marriage, but damn, if the person was asking for it, I guess so. But all right, y'all. So at the panel, don't forget tonight at the panel we gonna watch Potomac Reunion Part 3, and then 30 minute special that Andy had with Rob. I'm telling you that, Randy. You better tell Robin that she gonna have a break off next season, which I doubt. And then SWV and Escape premiere. I can't wait to see that. Even though it's a limited series, I can't wait to see it because I do want to see the um, drama between the sisters. Even though it's hard, breaking my heart that they going back and forth, but it is what it is. So I can't wait to see that. And don't forget tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. I'll do my premiere review of Escape and SWV. Because after tonight, I'm gonna record my review and upload it so we can review it tomorrow. So it's premiere, I mean, it's pre-recorded. We will get on the chat together and we're gonna type out how we feel about the episode. And then 7:30 tomorrow night, Eastern Standard Time, we do a live on Potomac. Everything about personality, the review of Toss 3, the colorism topic, the social media drama of Rita, G, Mia, and the lawsuits, all that stuff is gonna be all talked about. So be prepared to talk about it. If you did not do the poll between Growing Gospel and put a ring on it, please make your vote. If it does stay tied at the end of the day, then maybe I will go lean towards Growing Gospel as the break-in tiebreaker, and I do that, and I put a ring on it as pre-recorded. But if put a ring on it wins, then Going to Gospel will be pre-recorded. That is what it is. And then maybe on live every now and then I give you extra opinions if y'all want me to clarify what I said about reviews. But other than that, please vote. And I see y'all tomorrow for those two things. I appreciate y'all all coming through. See the panel on tomorrow's channel because she got some topics to discuss and interesting topics too. So I can't wait. And yes, maybe I will share my opinions about. I go watch the Chris Rock special. Maybe if y'all did, y'all tell me how it is. But he didn't say a lot of stuff, and I said, you know what? Maybe he's upset. But damn, boy, he had a comment. So you on a campaign now? I said, I guess, because the freaking Smith is not featuring you right now. I guess he want to say a lot of stuff because whatever. Maybe I saved down opinions on all your series video and share how I feel what Chris Rock is doing lately. But any other topics. But feel free, please don't forget to watch my casual video and my all you series videos I did this past week. And I'm trying to do more of that. And when I go try to just stop, not put the all you series videos and Catherine's done at the same day, maybe put it two different days. So they get their own little shine. But yeah, thank you. Coming through. So I see y'all all tomorrow. If not, you come on Discord with me tonight and watch 2 episodes with me. All right. Replay game. Appreciate y'all. If you have anything y'all want to share, please in the comment section. Please make comments if y'all replay game, because I like to hear y'all's opinions about things. Other than that, I see y'all tomorrow. Oh, well, later on tonight and tomorrow. All right. Peace out. Love you.